Begin this evening's program with a different fall sport, girls volleyball, where the Parkland Trojans are once again the favorites, both in the East Penn Conference and District 4A fields. Mike Krause's crew returns a mighty cast of characters from a dominant squad a year ago, one that finished 24-1, claiming both EPC and District Gold, en route to a trip to the state semifinals. Sure, some key personnel are gone from that special group, but that doesn't mean that Parkland's outlook going into 2023 is any different than any season prior. Let's go to Cassie Schmidt for more.
It won't be easy finding replacements for the likes of All-State selections Elena Purcell and Ava Adamson. However, sometimes a smaller, close-knit group could mean an even better team camaraderie.
I'm really excited to play with these girls. We all get along so well, and we lost some important people last year. I think like 8 seniors, and they all had like such a special role on the team. But this year we have a smaller team, which makes it easier for everyone to be connected, and I'm really excited to see how we step up to the plate with losing those seniors last year.
I think for us, our biggest strength is our togetherness. When you have that, you can achieve anything. I strongly believe that this team, staying together as tight as we are going to get through so much together just because we have each other's backs.
Filling in those holes will be important, but it's also put an emphasis on the passing piece to Parkland's game.
We have to be really good on defense, and we have to be really good in passing. If we can do that, then we can run a pretty good offense with Maggie's experience. So far, we're not where we want to be, but we see positive signs of growth. And if we can do that, we'll have fun.
Right now we're kind of focusing on ball control. We don't have like our big hitters like Elena last year and Ava Adamson. So we're focusing on ball control because the first pass is so important. If you don't have a good first pass, then your third and second contact can get thrown off.
9 straight district titles is certainly a lot, but getting the 10th isn't just something that this Parkland team strives to do from a competitive side, but they also use it as a way to carry on the traditions of those that came before them.
Yeah, it means a lot. We really want to do it for the alumni that have moved through, just to carry on their legacy and make them proud.
Upholding that tradition is very important, and honestly, we just go out there, we do our best. Trust your training. We've trained for so many hours this summer, and that has brought us together so much as a team. And honestly, doing it for the players that came before us and our alumni and stuff, because they paved the way for us. We're here to work as hard as we can to keep that going for them.
The players that came before them really create a lot of situations that benefit them. We want them to have their own personality and their own goals. So that's something that we can reflect on when we're done. But the mindset right now is get better every day, knowing that there's people that were ahead of you that did the same thing. And if you can grow over the course of the season, then you're going to bring pride to the people that also wear the uniform.
At Parkland, I'm Cassie Schmidt reporting for the SC Network.
Thanks a lot, Cassie, and best of luck to the Parkland girls volleyball team this upcoming season. We know that veteran leadership is always important, but especially in the season's early stages. So expect those returning players like Allie Reimer, Maggie Smith, and Maddie Siggins to be called upon quite a bit over the next couple of weeks. It's quite the tradition of success they've established over there at Parkland, where the Trojans girls volleyball team has won 3 straight EPC crowns, 9 straight district titles, and has reached the Final Four in the PIAA tournament 8 years running now. This latest batch of Trojans gets a new campaign started tonight at William Allen. That in advance of these 3 must-see matches for the Parkland girls volleyball team coming up this fall. The first of which comes on Thursday, September the 14th against Allentown Central Catholic. The first of 2 get-togethers between the Trojans and Vikettes this season. Parkland will also visit Rockney Hall in the second-to-last game of the regular season on October the 9th. The Vikings finished 14-6 a season ago, and they are expected to be much improved from that this year. In fact, expected to be among the elite of the EPC in the fall of 2023. Ditto for the Liberty Hurricanes, which is our second must-see match on Wednesday, September the 20th. Now, this comes as no surprise because the Canes and Trojans met in the finals of both the East Penn Conference and District 4A championships. Parkland swept both of those matches. Again, expecting the Vicats, Hurricanes, and Trojans to really be the top three in the East Penn Conference this season. And you can never sleep on that Parkland-Emmaus rivalry. The Trojans will host the rival Green Hornets on Tuesday, September the 26th, before concluding the regular season at Emmaus on Wednesday, October the 11th. Beyond those three must-see matches, the Trojans are also scheduled to participate in the Bulldog Invitational at Wilson West Lawn on Saturday, September the 9th, and then a week after that will host their own tournament, the Parkland Invitational, on Saturday, September the 16th. Again, the Parkland Trojans finished 24-1 a season ago, got all the way to the PIAA semifinals where they lost to Garnet Valley, but Cassie, you heard her mention the graduation of all those seniors, including a couple of all-state selections in Elena Purcell and Ava Adamson. They were also both EPC first-team All-Stars, along with also graduated Scarlett Jago. So there are holes to be filled, but you know Coach Krause and his coaching staff well on their way to plugging those holes for another successful season of Trojans girls volleyball over at Parkland. Well, from a local power in girls volleyball,